Hi. Oops. That's weird. Look, my cat disappears. Woo, he's gone. Woo. That was funny. So I'm a goofball. So today I wanted to talk about something that comes up fairly frequently in my work with um, self-help and wellness authors, especially authors who are new to the industry, um, because there's a common misconception about the process by which you get a traditional publishing deal in the self-help and wellness space. And the misconception is that the first step in getting a book contract is to finish your manuscript. And that's actually not correct. That is actually somewhere in the middle of the steps to getting a book contract. And I wanted to explain that a little bit here. So typically, with traditional publishers in psychology, health, and wellness, the publisher does not want to see the manuscript. They aren't going to read an entire manuscript. What they want to see is the book proposal and two or three pretty high quality sample chapters so that they know you can write, or that you can produce decent content. But what they're really looking for, first and foremost, is that the book topic and focus are going to be compelling to a specific group of people who are going to buy the book, because that's the entire point of publishing the book. Publishers are a business, so they want to know that the book is going to sell for them. So, and then, the other thing they're going to want to know is that the author has a connection into the community of readers that they want to sell the book to. And those aspects are much more important in the beginning than the actual manuscript. A publishing company is not going to read an entire manuscript when they're deciding whether to publish a book. They're going to look at the simpler information, that the book proposal, to see whether it's going to fit into their catalog. And the reason why is because, in my experience, and this, obviously every publisher is different, but in my experience in the publishing industry, in self-help and wellness and health, the publishing company is going to do their own editorial process. They're going to want to put their own stamp on any books they publish, and they'll often have a formula that they know works for them. And this could be in terms of, how to title the book, how to subtitle the book, what the marketing copy looks like, what the book's organization looks like, what they like to see in terms of practical tools in the book, the kind of the writing tone, writing style. All of these things are maybe aspects that they want to kind of match the other books in their brand. So they're going to want to know that the concept is strong, but then they're going to want to do a lot of the editorial work with the author, with an eye towards making the book something that's going to fit in their catalog. So if you are working on a manuscript now, and if you think that that's the first step, is to complete the manuscript, and then you maybe consider hiring an editor, you're actually kind of wasting time and money, because you aren't, you don't need an editor at this stage. You need a really strong book proposal. And if anything needs to be edited, it's the two or three sample chapters that you've identified to send in your book pitch. So I just wanted to make that really clear. So if you are working on a manuscript right now, and you've been, working on it, and, taking hours out of your day and weekends and nights and everything to complete it, stop doing that right now and focus on writing a book proposal. Shift your priority, because you don't need to do that right now. This is not the time to do that. The manuscript completion of the manuscript will happen kind of after you get a book contract. So yeah, that's my main message, because I'm seeing a lot of people who don't understand that. And of course, why would they? They're not in the industry. So that's why I wanted to make a video about it. So if, if you do want help creating a book proposal, you can always email me at melissa@wordstohoney.com. I'll put that in the video description along with my website. You can also buy my little ebook that I put up on Amazon. You can buy it for cheap, $4.99, I think, or something, that basically walks you through writing a high quality book proposal, because I was an acquisitions editor for 13 years and I'm still doing acquisitions work. So I know what acquisitions people are looking for. So, and I'll put that in the video description. So anyway, I hope that you found this video helpful. Hopefully it stopped you from spending a lot of time on creating a manuscript when you really need to reprioritize. And that was my goal for creating the video. So good luck with that, and let me know if I can help, and have a great rest of your day. Bye.